Guys, a very good morning to all of you. I am Saba, your English faculty at Oliveboard, and I welcome you all on our official YouTube channel. So this session, basically it is written SBI PO pre, but as I said yesterday also, this session is going to be very helpful for all SBI clerk aspirants. In today's session, we will be doing 25 error detection questions, and I have tried to bring different types of error detection questions today. ठीक है? अलग-अलग तरह के जो अलग-अलग पैटर्न के error detections आते हैं. So we will be doing that. Error detection accuracy today. You have to maintain accuracy. ठीक है? चलो let's quickly start this session, guys. एक बार पहले प्लीज एवरीबडी लाइक दिस सेशन, शेयर दिस सेशन विद अदर्स एंड सब्सक्राइब टू अवर वाईटी चैनल. जल्दी से सभी लोग सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए, शेयर कर दीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए, एंड देन वी विल स्टार्ट दिस सेशन. ओके, so you know about these batches. You all can join these batches using code SABA. Okay. UIIC AO for UIIC AO mock interview batch is also live, so you can join this batch also using code SABA. Hi everyone. I hope those who have joined, they have liked this session and they have shared this session with all their friends. Please mark your attendance, guys. EC, CD. So one more thing, what is different here? Can anyone tell me? Hmm? Please don't focus. ये क्या हो गया है? What is this? What is different here? Please don't focus on the direction. यहाँ पर थोड़ा direction में कुछ I think it is changed. But for come to this question, okay? हाँ, direction is different. What is different here? There is no option of no error. Okay, so there is no option of no error means in the sentence definitely there is an error. Okay, some are saying part EC means the error is in C part. Some are saying that error is in D part. Had she contacted me sooner? So you know, first of all, we have to follow the structure of third condition. Simply. So simply we have to follow the structure of third condition. Okay. Had she contacted me sooner, I would have advised her to not pay some of these things. Acha, I would have advised her. Had she contacted me sooner, I would have advised her to not pay some of these things. It means pay means to give some of these things and leave them. Yes, leave them for the son to deal with. There are two mistakes, guys, especially since all these debts had been in her life partner's name. Is it clear? Deal in basically we use for business, and deal with means tackle something. Deal with a person, it means tackle something. So here you can't use deal in, because deal in basically we use for commodities. My father deals in that garments. My father deals in something. So in that way we use deals in. Deals with basically we use for tackle. So here we are saying that a person is there. Had she contacted me sooner, I would have advised her to not pay some of these things. It means the debts and other things. And left them is wrong because 2 plus V1 is here. So first of all, it will be V1 form. Parallelism has to be maintained. And leave those things for the son to deal with. It means handle, especially since all the debts had been in her life partner's name. So yes, it is CD also, EC also. Okay. Chalo, next. Clear everyone? There are two mistakes. So whether you said EC or you said CD, so both are correct. Okay. Because both are wrong here. Is it clear to everyone? Moving on to the next question. टुडे इन एवरी क्वेश्चन ओके यू विल गेट डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन. बस ये वाले क्वेश्चन का जो इस पैटर्न का क्वेश्चन होगा उसका आई थिंक सबका डायरेक्शन कॉमन होगा. द डायरेक्शन वुड बी रॉन्ग बट इन एवरी क्वेश्चन यू विल गेट डिफरेंट डायरेक्शंस गाइस. So you have to read the direction very very carefully. What is asked? Incorrect is asked or the correct is asked? Tell me. In each of the questions given below, a sentence is given which is then divided into 5 parts, of which the last part is correct. There is an error in 3 parts of the sentence. There is an error in 3 parts of the sentence and only one part is correct. You have to choose the part. The part means which part you have to choose the correct part. Is it clear? Only A is correct. First of all, tell me, although the clock struck 12, are you getting any sense of contrast here? Is although making any sense here? So first of all, isn't this also wrong? Those who are saying B, those who are saying D. So isn't this also wrong? Because there is no sense of contrast. It will be as the clock struck 12. अभी दो दिन पहले यही तो किया ना न्यू ईयर पे. जैसे ही 12 बजे सब लोग सारे के सारे उस पे निकल आए ना रोड पे. So as the clock struck 12, we heard the big bang. We heard the big bang. Okay. Big bang of firecrackers and saw. ये तो सही दिख रहा है. We heard the big bang of the firecrackers and saw. It is correct. Third part is correct. All the guests is screaming, shouting and wishing because here it is what? It is parallelism has to be maintained here. Parallelism has to be maintained here. So only one part is correct and that part is C. The answer is going to be C. Any confusion? I hope everybody got this answer. See, simply you have to read the direction carefully, you will get the answer. Acha, one more thing. Can we say, I saw him scream? Is it right? Or only screaming will be correct? Can I say, or when the clock, yes, as the clock, when the clock, that also you can say. Can we say, I saw him scream? I told you, yes, I saw him scream and I saw him screaming. Both are correct. I told you that verbs of sensation can take gerund also. Verbs of sensation can take bare infinitive also. ये दोनों चीजें मैंने बताई थी कि जब भी verbs of sensation की बात होती है तो they can take gerund also, they can take bare infinitive also. ठीक है? No, clock struck 12, not at 12. Struck, it is a different type of clock. The moment there is it is 12, so the clock starts striking. Okay, so that is the sense we are having. So 12 is absolutely correct. Chalo next. See, for such a question, na, the direction is different. जो फर्स्ट वाले पैटर्न के क्वेश्चंस होंगे उसका डायरेक्शन डिफरेंट है. हम्म. Tell me the error, everyone. Simply in this sentence, you have to find the incorrect part. That's it. So 5 parts are there, so you have to find one incorrect part. There is no option of no error. So एक पार्ट गलत होगा, वो गलत पार्ट आपको बताना है. What is wrong? A, C, D, B. Please write your answers also. C, D. Different. Tell me the explanation also, guys. Quickly, we have to do 25 questions. Okay. जल्दी करेंगे तभी हो पाएगा 25 questions. Appearance. The glacial is a noun. Okay. Appears suspended. Appears is a finite verb here. The glacier appears suspended 150 meter above Lake Vanaka. So this is the position, how it looks, not appearance suspended. So it will not make any sense only. The glacier appears suspended 150 meter above Lake Vanaka, which in turn is surrounded with is wrong, surrounded by we use. Wait 1 second, I'm telling you. Which in turn is surrounded by. पहले तो error यहाँ पर है. ठीक है. First you get the error, then I'm telling you other things. Okay. So it is the position. Very good, Arun. Surrounded by. So the error lies in B part. Sorry, answer will be DB. This is our answer. Now let me explain. So the glacial is now, it appears suspended. लग रहा है कि वो लटका हुआ है. Suspended, 150 meter above Lake Vanaka. This is how it looks like. Which in turn is surrounded by. So this Lake Vanaka is surrounded by range upon range of serrated mountains. So two nouns. Do we say pages after pages or page after page? Pages after pages or page after page. So you know that when two nouns are connected with preposition, so both the nouns need to be in singular form, right or wrong? Towns after towns or town after town. So that is why it has to be in singular form. Pages after pages is wrong. So this part is absolutely correct. Range upon range. Now range upon range, here you can say mountain also, you can say mountains also. We can say now pages after pages of these books or pages after pages of this book. Both can make sense. The rule is for range upon range. The rule is not for the mountains. So this is correct. Including the spine like Southern Alps that run. Now Southern Alps, it might be range of mountains. Now somebody can say ki it is what? It is singular. Somebody can say, okay. But the point is, it might be the ranges. Acha, what is the antecedent? The antecedent is mountains. So mountains including spine like. So this is including the antecedent is mountains. Are you getting the point? So the antecedent is mountains, and in those mountains we have Southern Alps mountains also. So this run is absolutely correct. Run the length of the South Island. Some still is not tipped in late spring, others swaddled in the folds of cloud. So sentence is very tricky. Pattern is common, but yes, the error was simple. Surrounded by. Understood, everyone? Swaddled means covered. बेबी को swaddle करते देखा है कभी? पूरी तरह से घिरा हुआ. Have you seen a newborn baby swaddled in a cloth? So swaddled basically we call to covered. Understood? Here the antecedent is mountains. And among those mountains, one mountain is Southern Alps also. Chalo, next. All types of error detections I've got today. One error, two error, without no error. Okay, all these. So for every question, you have to read the direction. Tell me the answer. Acha, if a very nice Krishan. Today Krishan did good job. Previous studies have shown that studies plural, verb plural, absolutely correct. That since the 1950s rates of. Now since plus time is given. When we have since plus time, which tense do you need? Can you write it in past indefinite tense? If you guys are writing it verb faster than, then also you are wrong. Had it been verb faster, then also it would have been wrong. Okay, I know the subject is rates of sea level rise along the Atlantic coast of North America were faster, but were faster is also wrong. It should be have been faster. What is wrong in B? Ratio. What is wrong in what you are saying? This part is wrong, but it will be have been faster. पहले तो subject plural है. So was is definitely wrong, but it will be since plus time is given, so we can't write it in past indefinite tense. It will be perfect continuous tense, no, or perfect tense. So have been faster than the global average, leading to this region coming to be called as. And this you all know that called as is wrong. So D is definitely wrong. So D is definitely wrong. These two options are eliminated. Simple. The answer is going to be CD. What is the doubt extra and Rishu? Called as, I guess by this time everybody knows that called as is blunder. Regarded as is correct. Regarded as is correct. Called as is blunder. So simple, the answer is CD. Is it clear to everyone? Shall I proceed? जब आंसर गलत हो जाए तो इट वॉज टाइपो. चलो नेक्स्ट. कुलकर्णी, आई होप इट्स क्लियर. Rates of sea level rise. Rates basically we call to that momentum here it is referring to. Previous we say na pace. Rates of sea level rise along the Atlantic coast of North America have been faster than global average. Here we are talking about rates means pace. Okay. Yes, Usha. Here also the same pattern. You simply have to find one wrong, one error. Okay. ये तीन चार क्वेश्चन जो फर्स्ट वाले पैटर्न के थे ना उनके डायरेक्शन नहीं देखिएगा. Wreck is a noun also, wreck is a verb, adjective also. Wreck site we use, guys. Wreck can be a noun also. Shipwreck also we say it is an adjective. So those who are saying that wreck site is wrong, they are wrong. Okay, wreck site is correct, but it will be on Saturday. ठीक है, clear everyone? So wreck site, wreck can be an adjective also, wreck can be a noun also. And wreck basically we call to destroyed site. Okay, on Saturday. Simple error. Okay. So yes, you all were correct because the past part was same, so it is going to be ED. Okay, the part was same. A predefined search area, search in itself can be a noun, so not searching area. Search area is correct error because search in itself is a noun. Chalo next. Did you read the directions? What you have to tell? I'm telling you for every question the direction is different. Today's session is only to inculcate the habit of going through the instructions carefully. What is asked here? You have to tell the incorrect statement or you have to tell the correct one. In the following question, three state sentences are given which may or may not be correct grammatically or contextually. Mark the option as your answer which contains the sentences that is or are grammatically and contextually correct. It means you have to tell the correct one, right? Ranjan is a great fan of classical music and enjoys to listen to or enjoys listening to. What will be the correct answer? And enjoys listening to classical songs because enjoy is always followed by not see enjoy himself we need when there is no object Ravni. Okay, when there is no object. Okay, and here it is simply enjoy is followed by Jiran, not by 2 plus V1. You all know himself will not come. He enjoys. If I say I enjoy food, so will you say I enjoy the food or I enjoyed the food? So will you say I enjoyed myself? Will you say it? No, because here it is object. B and C both are correct. Achha. As it was already late, Mithun ate his breakfast hastily and rushed to the parking lot. B is absolutely correct. Okay? Parallelism of tense is maintained. V2 form, ate V2 form, rushed V2 form. Rest everything is correct. So B is definitely correct. We have to tell the correct one. So the answer can be either B or the answer can be D. The agrarian policy has been passed over declaring the agricultural laborers as is correct, declared as is used. I enjoy the party, this is also correct. But if I say, see, this I have explained already. If I say I enjoyed at the party, if there is no object given, then you need reflexive pronoun here. Then you will say I enjoyed myself at the party. Declared as is used. Okay, declared as is used. Pass over is wrong here. Pass over basically we call to ignore something. Are you getting that sense of ignoring? We say na pass over some. It means ignore something. So yes, very good. So in this case, somebody said that B and C both are correct. No, only B is correct, C is wrong. The agrarian policy has been passed, and when the policy was passed, then the agricultural laborers were declared as landowners. So simple, the answer is going to be only B. Is it clear? Is it clear? Note down these phrasal verbs because these days questions based on phrasal verbs are also very, very important, very common. That myself concept is clear. When do we use myself? When the object is not there after the verb. So there we use myself. If object is already there, so we don't use myself. Okay. Pass over means to ignore. Moving on to the next question. What is your doubt? Enjoy is always followed by gerund. Declared as is correct. Yes. It is declared as something. He has been declared as the chief minister. No, he has been declared the chief minister of the state. No, every time we can't use extra. Achha, I will discuss that declare. Okay. I will discuss it. Abhi. What you people are saying D, AD. What is wrong in D? Tell me the error also. Which part you are saying Ashya? The error is why? Why to change the tense? Give will be give. The sentence is in present tense. The sentence is in present tense. Yes, 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 yes. So that because he was declared as a chief minister, we don't say he is declared the chief minister. Okay. So there we don't use as. Abhi, I will tell you declared as. See, from the Asian countries or for the Asian countries, first of all, पहले इधर देखिए आप लोग सी फॉर द एशियन कंट्री फ्रॉम द एशियन कंट्रीज और वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फॉर द एशियन कंट्रीज मतलब एशियन कंट्रीज के लिए losing privileged access to the American market. Okay, so losing is subject is gerund here, so losing access to the American market is certainly a blow. It is an attack since geographical proximity and other economic ties already give them. So is it in past tense that earlier these used to give them access, or it is talking about a factor that because of geographical proximity and other economic ties, it already give them access to the Chinese and South Korean markets. So it is from is not making sense. Here we are talking about for the Asian countries or to the Asian countries can also make sense. Isn't it? And why do we need past tense? We don't need past tense because we are talking about a fact that losing privileged access to the because this and somebody said that them is wrong. Them is used for Asian countries. That for Asian countries losing access to the American market is a blow because of since means because geographical proximity and other economic relationships already give them access to the Chinese and South Korean markets. Okay, so simple the answer is going to be A, C, A. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Since is not the time conjunction. No, since is used for because. And when since is a time conjunction, we need past indefinite and present perfect. When since is a time conjunction, वहां पर हम लोग का present indefinite का कोई logic नहीं होता. We use past indefinite and present perfect. Okay. Both give the reason. If I say as I was ill, I did not take the class. Can you use since here? So my point is you can use here since also, since I was ill, I did not take the class. You can use because also, because I was ill, I did not take the class. But my point is when it is already correct, with this is not wrong now. So when it is already correct, so why do we need to replace it? So error detection means unless something is wrong, we don't have to replace it. So in place of since you can use as also, you can use because also, multiple things you can say take. Okay. अच्छा यहाँ पर एक बार देखने दीजिए द एग्रेरियन पॉलिसी हैज बीन पास्ड ओवर इट मींस इग्नोर्ड डिक्लेयरिंग द agricultural laborers the landowners. I think here as is also wrong guys because we don't use declared as na. He was declared the chief minister of the nation, not declared as, because it is carrying the same sense. So anyhow this C part is wrong. Okay, so passed over is also wrong, it will be passed and declaring as, but still if there is any exception I will check it, because for other cases there is no exception, like called as is always wrong. Okay, considered as is always wrong. So if there is any exception for declare as, I will check it and I will let you know. But यहाँ पर आप इसको गलत ही करो, ठीक है? Because declared as does not make sense here. Is it clear? चलो next. But still detail I will tell you tomorrow. ठीक है? When you people get to see multiple errors, why don't you read the direction? Tell me. Matlab, these are very common errors that everybody can see. So here you have to tell the incorrect part or you have to tell the correct part. So you should have that much patience. Please develop that patience of reading the direction. Okay. So again, there is an error in three part of the sentences. Only one part is correct. Now all the directions are jumbled. एक direction के साथ में questions नहीं मिलेंगे. As you are getting in the examination, I'm getting you prepared for such type. Okay. So again, you have to tell the correct part. So first of all, this part is wrong. Have been living. Achha, living at areas or living in polluted areas. Why did you see only this? It will be living in polluted areas. They suffers from. It is also blunder. So these questions you will mark it wrong only because of not reading the direction. Okay. So simple. The answer is going to be A. This is the correct one, not the incorrect one. Got it? Next. No. No highlight. You have to read the direction. Now again the direction is same. You have to tell the correct one, right? So again the direction is same. Although there are some similarities at the qualification or in the qualification. And R is given for similarities. It is correct of both the candidates, right? The differences between them, because we are talking about two candidates, it will be between. So again you have to tell the correct one. Sravani, you are telling the correct one, no? So yes, you have to tell the correct one. So the answer is A. Although there are some similarities. Hmm. So read the direction. These questions are not tough. Only you have to go through the directions carefully. Yes, I got to know that you were telling the corrections. Bhavani Singh, A, D, A. What is wrong in A? Arshia, what you are saying? Broader. Where broader? Chalo, let's see. Sabri, more smoother. No, no, no. Envisage as is not wrong. No, Purv. The DPP envisages. Envisages means, first of all, tell me the meaning of this word envisage. Foretell, predict, all these can be the synonyms now. Board, so all these are the synonyms, Foretell, predict, all these are the synonym of envisage. Okay. So now expect. So DPP predicts RFI. Okay, indicates RFI as a process for gathering information. As a process of gathering information, process for gathering information, both can make sense. Okay. Envisage is also, augur is also the word. ये सब तो अच्छे words है, ठीक है? Envision, all these words. About the product, acha, process of or process for, both will make sense. Gathering information about the product and its vendors. So product is singular, its vendors also correct. So as to, reason is given, formulate broad requirements. Broad requirements is correct. Okay, there is no hidden comparison also, this is absolutely correct. So as to formulate broad requirements which could facilitate a more competitive, this is comparative degree, and smoother, somebody said more smoother. Smoother in itself is comparative degree, so why to need more there? It will be superfluous. Okay, rendering process, everything will be correct, there is no error. Yes, it is absolutely correct. Got it? Yes. Easy one, only sentence based error. Okay, so again you have to tell the correct one. So first of all, the error is very visible in first statement, governments in India follows or follow. So all the errors are very, very obvious error. The e-waste generated domestically is not receiving adequate attention. B is absolutely correct. C, Greece's problems over the last decades should serve as a warning. So this is also wrong. Okay, and it will save healthcare cost and improve quality of life. Improve quality of life. Okay, so two are wrong. Okay, chalo next. Yes. So guys, join banking super elite. Okay, those who are targeting SBI examination, join banking super elite, because right now we have started foundation batch also. In banking super elite, you will get access to all the foundation classes, practice classes, advanced classes, 2000 plus mock test. Okay, uh, downloadable, that PDF will also be there. You can easily download those PDFs. Okay, 70 plus years PYP, all these things you will get with banking super elite. Okay. So all these courses are live right now on Oliveboard platform. You will get access to all these courses if you join Banking Super Elite. And join this Telegram channel, guys. Learn English with Saba. Okay. So today also I will be sharing the link of doubt group. So those who are not on my Telegram channel, join this Telegram channel. Learn English with Saba. So that you get PDF also, and you get updates also about every session. And from on this channel only you will get the link of doubt group also. Okay. Chalo next. See, what is there? Monetary policy would require better anchors. Okay. So it is correct here. Only one part is highlighted. You have to find the wrong part. Okay. In this case, you have to find the wrong part. So monetary policy would require better anchors than the current headline inflation. So better than, it is absolutely correct because we need comparative degree. So monetary policy would require better anchors than the current headline inflation, and the better communication. The better communication, is it right or wrong? Can we use the before comparative degree? We can use when we specify, when there is a case of the two. Yes, we can use sometimes. Okay, not always, but sometimes we can use. And the better communication by the central bank increase labor market, or it is used as an adjective, not to increase. It will be increased labor market flexibility, and other structural reforms can achieve this purpose. Okay, so you don't need to increase. To increase means you are talking about the purpose. So here we are saying that what are the things that are required. So monetary policy would require better anchors than the current headline inflation, and it also requires the better communication by the central bank, increased labor market flexibility. Okay, so there should be labor market flexibility and other structural reforms. So yes, the error lies in D part, but the correction would be increased. Okay, clear everyone? No, it is an adjective. So you know that present participle can also be an adjective. द वही तो मैं पूछ रही थी, द के कंपैरेटिव डिग्री के पहले जनरली द नहीं लगता, बट देर आर अ फ्यू एक्सेप्शन जहां पर हम कंपैरेटिव डिग्री के पहले भी द लगाते हैं. दो तो मैंने बताया था कि जब स्पेसिफाई करते हैं तो वहां भी हम कंपैरेटिव डिग्री के पहले द लगाते हैं. जैसे द मोर वी अर्न द लेस इट इज, isn't it? The more we earn, the less it is. So we use the before comparative degree also. Then central banks कहां पर? Here you are saying by then central bank. No, by the central bank. Just correct. Better communication by the central bank. Why do you need apostrophe s? Chalo next. When the sentences are small, so try to quickly give the answer. Rani Lakshmi Bai was one of the leading figures of the Indian rebellion. One of the noun plural, it is absolutely correct. Okay. Of 1857 and became a symbol of. So it is also correct. Was is in past tense. It is also a past tense. A symbol of resistance to. Resistance to is used to the British Raj for Indian nationalists. Absolutely correct. There is no error. There is no error. Not in British Raj and Indian nationalist. The Rani Lakshmibai was one of the leading figures of Indian rebellion of 1857. So you can say rebellion, you can say Indian protest of 1857 also. And she became a symbol of resistance to the British Raj, okay, for Indian nationalists. So Raj means that rule for Indian nationalists. Are you getting? She became a symbol of resistance to the British Raj. Raj means rule, and that rule was for Indian nationalists, means that time Britishers used to rule Indians. Now that is the sense. So British Raj for Indian nationalists. Whom did they control? Whom did they rule? Britishers. So they ruled Indian nationalists now. So she became a symbol of resistance to the British Raj for Indian nationalists. So Raj here means that rule for Indian nationalists. That is the sense you are getting. How can she be a symbol of resistance to her own people? Can you say that Rani Lakshmi Bai was a symbol of resistance to Indian nationalists? अगर आप यहाँ पे and लगा दोगे for की जगह, तो it means she was a symbol of resistance to Indian nationalists. Will it make sense? तो वो ब्रिटिश राज फॉर इंटरनेशनलिस्ट हो गई है. रेजिस्टेंस का मतलब होता है अपोजिशन, फोर्स. ओके, यस, रेजिस्ट टू, रेजिस्टेंस टू. नेक्स्ट. यस, ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन. If you are comparing Rani Lakshmibai with someone, जैसे she is the Rani Lakshmibai of our class, so you can use the. No, she was a symbol for all, but symbol of resistance. Resistance means obstruction. So she was a symbol of obstruction, not for internationalists. Okay. So simple error. The effects of stubble burning will be less as there is a THER. Okay, is a high speed. Sorry, as there is a high wind speed and higher mix in depths of pollen during summer, which will lead is the V2 form. It will be lead to. So after lead to, if you have to use verb, which form of verb will you use? Quickly tell me. After lead to, not less in itself is a comparative degree. Less in itself is a comparative degree. Lead to plus ing. Yes. So simple A and D. The answer is going to be D, A and D. Next. Very good. Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe. It is the name of a book. And Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels. It is also the name of a book. Okay. So these two books are there. So we are talking about both the books. So it will be their remarkable success to being depictions of autism. Okay. So if I say Gulliver's Travels is my favorite book, find the error. Yeah, मैं लिख दूं was my favorite book when I was a kid. When I was a kid. What is wrong here? Autism is a type of mental disease. Okay, autism. It's a disease. Autism. Hmm. It is correct as it is because Gulliver's Travels is a common noun. It is sorry proper noun. Sorry, so it's a proper noun. So singular verb will be used. You can't say were. याद रखिएगा ये नहीं कि travels है तो were लगा दे. So it is a proper noun. So it will take a singular verb only. Okay, right. Moving on to the next question. Double apostrophe is usually not allowed in English grammar. Like you can't say, I went to my sister's friend's marriage. That is wrong. But yes, if it is connected with and, so there we can use. But sister's brother's marriage, for one thing, you can't use double apostrophe. Yes. What shall I do? Did you read the direction? You have to tell the wrong one or you have to tell the correct one, guys. फिर से वही गलती. See, even if you don't read the direction, if you read the sentences, then also you will get the idea what you have to tell. So you have to tell the correct one. The secretary and doctor, the एक के पहले use हुआ, it means they both are same. So here we need a singular verb. It will be is coming. The secretary and doctor is coming. The Confederation of British Industry said that firms reported growth prospects were at their weakest for almost 6 years. What is wrong in B? The director and the secretary are the secretary and doctor is coming. What is wrong in B? Tell me. ये भी wrong है. D. Rivera was special strong. It will be spatially strong. in math and science, and she scored in the 99th percentile. Okay, and she scored in the 99th percentile is also wrong. She scored the 99th percentile. There are two errors. B seems correct. Then what is wrong in C? If B seems correct, then C is wrong. If C seems correct, then B is wrong. So now tell me which one is correct and which one is wrong. If both are correct, then answer will be E. See, we have nahi, all are correct to ho hi nahi sakta, sorry, because two are already wrong. Very good. Very good, extra. Sorry, Arshia. The Confederation of British Industry said that firms reported growth or reporting growth prospects. So this again we are getting that sense non-finite verb. You don't have to use V3 because I told you that V3 carries the sense of passive voice. V3 carries the sense of passive voice. Who is saying in C it would be worst? Rishu. Worse is comparative degree. Harder is also comparative degree. Bad, worse, worst. Bad, worst, worst. Okay. And harder is also comparative. So smoking makes gum disease worse. Matlab, if you are having a gum disease and if you are non-smoking person, so still your disease can be uh, it is a curable disease. It can be cured, okay? But if you are a smoking person and if you get a gum disease, so it makes gum disease worse and harder to treat. So here we are getting again the sense of hidden comparison. So the hidden comparison is between a non-smoking person and a smoking person. So simple, the answer is going to be C. C is correct, B is wrong. See, this is one organization. So one organization, I'm telling you, one organization said that firms, देखो अगर आप reported लगाओगे ना, reported is basically a finite verb. Okay, it is a non-finite verb when it carries passive sense. So are you getting passive sense here? So you can say that firms which reported growth prospects, either you can add one conjunction. देखिए यहाँ पर दो चीजें हो सकती हैं. First of all, do you understand the concept of finite and non-finite? I told you all that if there is no conjunction, then how many finite verbs do you need? Only one. So here already one finite verb is there and there is no conjunction, isn't it? So there is no conjunction, already one finite verb is there. So I told you if you get to see two finite verbs, the second verb has to be changed into non-finite form of verb. So reported is wrong here. It will be reporting, or you can add one conjunction, forms which reported growth prospects were at their weakest for almost 6 years. Isn't it? So it is a concept of finite, non-finite. आपको मैं एक example देती हूँ. You can use, yes, firms reported that, you can use that here also, yes, sumo. It can also make sense. Said that is there. So two conjunction. See, if one conjunction, then how many finite verbs? 1 second, guys. Sorry, मैंने इसको देखा ही नहीं. Sorry. Yes, there is one more conjunction. 1 second. एक सेकंड मैं इसको बता देती हूँ. ऑलरेडी वन कंजंक्शन इज देयर, ठीक है. सो इफ यू हैव वन कंजंक्शन, सो यू नीड टू finite verbs. Two finite verbs are already there. So in that case also you have to change this finite verb into non-finite verb, isn't it? तो या तो आप इसको रिपोर्टिंग कर दो, फॉर्म्स रिपोर्टिंग ग्रोथ प्रोस्पेक्ट्स, और यू एड वन मोर कंजंक्शन हियर, या तो दैट यहाँ पे ऐड कर दो या फिर आप यहाँ पे ऐड कर दो दैट या विच. सो एनी हाउ दिस सेंटेंस इज रॉन्ग. इज इट क्लियर एवरीवन? Because if we have one conjunction, it can correct only two finite verbs, not three finite verbs. So anyhow, it is wrong. इसको मैं एक simple से example से समझाती हूँ मैं आपको. Reporting that. Okay. Sentence नहीं आ रहा मेरे को. एक मैंने ये एग्जांपल दिया था जो सब बैच में करवाते हैं. एक वैक्सीन वाला भी क्वेश्चन था ना. न्यूज़पेपर्स रिपोर्ट सजेस्ट दैट देयर इज एनीवेज, जो सेंटेंस मुझे याद है मैं वो बता देती हूँ आपको. इफ आई से द कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क, quickly say this, the construction work has caused severe inconvenience. This question came in your PO exam, okay? And this I give in every batch. So the construction work has caused severe inconvenience to the 2 dozen families lived in this locality. Find the error in this sentence, everyone. Let me hide myself. The construction work has caused severe inconvenience to the 2 dozen families lived in this locality. What is wrong here? Now everybody will get the error. So why are you changing this lived into living? Because there is no conjunction here. Now there are two ways. Either you change lived into living, or you can say who are living in this locality. You can add one conjunction also. Okay. Who lived in this locality. This is also correct. Who are living in this locality. That is also correct. So you need one conjunction, or you have to change this finite into non-finite verb. Simple. So I hope the concept is clear to everyone. Got the point, Smriti? Sumo, everyone. चलो नेक्स्ट छोटू सा क्वेश्चन था हाँ तो in place of lived because we need a non-finite verb. Now if you want to know what is finite, what is non-finite, please join Bankers Foundation batch और Achievers batch और Super Elite. ठीक है, उसके लिए आप ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. ये सारी चीजें आपको डिटेल में वहां पर मिल जाएंगी. Bankers Foundation batch or Achievers batch, these batches are there. So there I am teaching all these concepts because the detailed grammar can't be said with the question. चलो next. See, I am also expecting two RCs AK Singh. Like two short passages can be there with eight questions. But yes, these are just speculations. Okay, they can add like earlier they used to give either RC or closed test. This time you might get RC and closed test both. Okay, so this is how you will get to see some differences. You have to be prepared for everything. What is the error here? What is wrong in C? Please tell me. This is very easy also, and basis means base. Those who are saying basis means base, basis means foundation. आप लोग हमेशा बेस बोलते हैं, वी से ना ग्रामर फॉर्म्स द एक्सिस ऑफ लैंग्वेज. दिस इज फॉर दोज कैंडिडेट्स हु थिंक दैट स्पोकन फॉर्म पे हो जाएगा. नहीं हो जाएगा. ग्रामर इज द एक्सिस. यू हैव टू लर्न ग्रामर इफ यू हैवंट लर्न. ओके, सो ग्रामर फॉर्म्स द एक्सिस ऑफ अ लैंग्वेज एंड इट इज द बेसिस फॉर लर्निंग. So basis means it is the base for learning and mastering a tongue. Without grammar, you can't master any language. Okay, but too much accent on the rule. See, it is for you people only. Those who learn grammar, ठीक है? So everywhere they will apply the grammar only without going for the concept, and those who don't know the grammar, they will just try to solve the questions without knowing the concept. Okay, तो यहाँ पर क्या है कि आपको दोनों चीजों का बैलेंस्ड वे चाहिए. ठीक है, बट टू मच एक्सेंट ऑन रूल्स ऑफ अ लैंग्वेज. सी, कृष्ण इज डूइंग द सेम थिंग. Everything is correct. There is no error. Yes, Chavi. First of all, those who want to know the difference between too much and much too. First of all, this is one SSC thing. Sometimes both can be used. Sometimes either too much or much too will be used. Okay, but this question generally will not. It generally comes in SSC. The only thing is that let me explain you this. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between too much and much too? Anybody who can explain? बल्कि ये होमवर्क है, आप लोग करके आइएगा. No, no, no. See, after too much, very good. Somebody told also. Let me tell you here only. Much is what? Too is an adverb. You know. Much is what? Much is an adjective also. It is an adverb also. So after too much, you can use noun also. Listen to me. After too much, you can use noun also because much is an adjective also. Much is an adverb. So adjective can qualify a noun, but since it is an adverb, so after too much, you can use an adjective also. Because an adverb can qualify an adjective, you can use another adverb also. ठीक है, all these three things can be used. And if I say much to, so after much to you can never use noun because to is only an adverb. So after much to you need only adjective. So those who said can you ever use much to here, no, because accent is noun. Okay. No, Ashya. There is a rule, there is a parts of speech difference, there is a grammar difference. So T-2 is only an adverb. So that is why after this noun can't come, you can use an adjective, you can use an adverb. So if I talk about the given statement, can you use much to here? Tell me, guys. And see, you should know the parts of speech that adverb can qualify all other parts of speech except noun or pronoun. So same concept you will apply here. So accent is noun, so you can't use much to here. Okay, you can't use it here. If you write here much to, then it will be wrong. But since it is written too much, so it is absolutely correct. Okay. After much to, you can use adjective also, you can use adverb also. All the parts of speech that adverb can qualify. All these can come. Chalo guys, this is your homework question. Okay. These two are your homework questions. Please do these homework questions. Okay. और कोई क्वेश्चन है, एक ये कर लेते हैं हम लोग. This one we will do. Two questions are homework. Let's do one more question, guys. ठीक है, 25 questions पूरे होने चाहिए. अभी we did only these many questions. My God, तब तो 25 भी नहीं पूरे हुए. Is your counting correct, Apu? See, when we get into too much rules na in the session, so that time only we are unable to do all the questions. Rule should be on your tip. Anyways, quickly tell the answer. It means two are homework. I think 20 only, 5 questions still we have to do. I am asking you the answer of this question, guys. This is not homework, this we can do right now. What you have to tell, you have to find the correct one or incorrect one. You have to tell the correct one. Okay. The first second COVID surge registered as hardly a blip. Registered as hardly a blip on its radar. Was registered as a, ये क्या कहा जा रहा है? The first second COVID surge registered as, was registered as hardly a blip on its radar. Something is wrong in A. Something is missing. A is wrong. The special team will investigate into the allegations of fraud. So investigate into is right or wrong, guys. The commission is urging to end campaigning and reschedule the remaining election. Only C is wrong. A is correct or incorrect. The first second COVID surge registered as, नहीं यहाँ पर hardly as hardly a blip on its radar, but here verb is missing, I think. Registered is used as a V3 form, but only C we don't have option. The first second COVID surge registered is registered as hardly a blip. No, first is wrong. Okay, the commission is urging to end the campaign and to end campaigning is noun here, to end the campaigning and reschedule the remaining election. So it is V1, it is paralleled. C is definitely correct, but the point is B is definitely wrong. The investigate into is definitely wrong. A भी तो गलत ही लग रहा, otherwise this answer can be there. Anyways, to end and reschedule, C is definitely correct. Campaigning is also correct here. In A, verb is missing. Either you will say is registered as, because COVID surge is registering something, or it is registered as something. So it is not the doer. So here I think passive voice error is there. Is registered as hardly a blip on its radar or as a hard blip on its radar, but something is missing. A helping verb is missing here. What is the confusion here? Not rescheduling, guys. Parallelism, how you are seeing parallelism? Is campaigning a verb? Is campaigning a verb? to end campaigning and rescheduling the election, or to end campaign and reschedule the election. Campaigning and rescheduling is not parallelism. 2 plus V1 is here and V1 is here. If I say investigate into a superfluous, if I say I will end the class, I will end the um, class and join another class. So this and is connecting to noun or it is connecting this will end and join. तो यहाँ से पैरेललिज्म मेंटेन हो रहा है ना, क्लास और ज्वाइन का पैरेललिज्म थोड़ी ना मेंटेन हो रहा है. सो द सेम थिंग इज देयर. बट यहाँ पर ये ऑप्शंस में मुझे लगता है कुछ है या डायरेक्शन में कुछ है. बिकॉज बी इज तो डेफिनेटली रॉन्ग बिकॉज इन्वेस्टिगेट इनटू इज रॉन्ग. ठीक है, इसको देख लेंगे कल से, फिर एक बार इसको फिर से देख करिएगा होमवर्क. वी विल सी इट ओके टुमारो कैन. चलो, एंडिंग दिस सेशन गाइस. एक बार प्लीज सेशन को लाइक और शेयर करिएगा. हाँ, इन्वेस्टिगेट मीन्स टू इंक्वायर अबाउट समथिंग. ओके, C is correct. C is definitely correct. C is not wrong. I'm telling you the same thing. C is definitely correct, guys. Error is in A and B. But the point is we have to tell the correct one and we are not getting the sense of that option. So only C is correct. Okay. Only C is correct here. Investigate means to look into something. Chalo, ending this session, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Take care.